I'd lifted a few weights when I was at school, but never really understood what they could do. I didn't understand how weights could completely change your body, your abilities. It could completely advance sport and just about everything that you actually want to physically do. I didn't realise that. But when I got to be nearly 19 years old, I went to my first gym and I walked into the gym strong. And as I looked around and I see the people training in the club, and I see that they were training, I noticed that they were lifting weights that would crush me. And as I looked and I took more notice, as I went through an induction, to be shown what to do. And as I was going through my induction, I was realising more and more that there was old men in this place that were lifting weights that would crush me. I mean, there was an old fella that owned the place, and he looked like a little old granddad to me. And he came in and he put weights on a bar and he started doing some bench press, and he was lifting weights that I just couldn't have even at that time even dreamt of ever lifting. And he was just like a little old granddad. And I remember thinking to myself, if this is what weights can do, I'm going to get involved. I'm never going to give this up. It's because I began to realise that weights, actual just cast iron weights on a bar, opened up a doorway of becoming like a Superman amongst men, to enable myself to become so strong that I would be able to tackle any situation. Along with it, I'd always found combat training fascinating, and in which I'd been in many different situations of combat, and I saw weights as an opportunity to even gain more strength, which would encourage other types of training in my life, sport, and a way of powerlifting. I got involved with powerlifting. I got involved with bodybuilding. I become a competitive bodybuilder as a vehicle of just gaining more muscle and training. And now I'm nearly 70 years old. I've done legs last night. I've done thighs, hamstrings, and calves. And I'm still training. I'm still training hard. But now I've become one of them old men that is lifting weights that would crush many people. I've become one of them old men, and I want to encourage you today. If you're a man and you're looking for something special, something to get involved with, you may be a sportsman and you're not doing weights on a regular basis. Can I encourage you to get into a weights program somewhere? If you're not, because this is going to go out all over who knows where this message will reach. But the point of it is the fact that if you're local to me, come to Stan's Gym in Upminster, RM14 2TN. But otherwise, go to a gym local to you. Go to a gym where that does bodybuilding, powerlifting, that's got steel weights, that's got metal weights, so that you can actually train, so that you can produce strength that you'd never even dreamt was possible. So that as you grow old, and you get older and older and older, that you yourself will become more and more stronger in that sense of invincibility, even though none of us are invincible. But nevertheless, it's the fact that you get stronger and stronger, and you get that sense. But can I just encourage, for when these things come about in your life, use it for good and not for evil. Thank you for listening to me.